Good morning. I am filming this on the last day of my retreat, and I've spent a lot of time, as you've probably heard in some of these other videos, just drawing near to the Lord, knowing that God is drawing near to me constantly, and I just need to draw near to Him. And one of the scripture passages that has been so powerful for me on this retreat has been John chapter 15, where Jesus says, "I am the vine and you are the branches." Right? And you can't bear any fruit apart from me. I've had plenty of times in my life where I'm like, I'm going to do this thing and it's going to be great. And it hasn't been what God wanted. Even if it was like, I'm doing it for Him, right? And I go off and it's just a struggle and it's a grind and it doesn't really bear fruit because I'm not asking the Lord to lead me in it. And I'm not doing what He's asking me to be, right? We bear fruit by being connected to Him. To reach out and disconnect from Christ to go bear this fruit that we think we're going to bear, not going to happen because we're severed from Him. We need to be united to Him, right? He is the vine and we are the branches. So the other day I was walking along and there's just these vines and stuff hanging down from the trees. And I looked up and I was like, this is really peculiar, right? He's the vine, we're the branches. Here's this vine, right? There's this vine here. And it comes up and all of a sudden I saw this, right? So you have these branches here, right? You have these branches and they're connected and being held together by a vine. And of course, what's the shape that it makes? It's a cross. But in this particular instance, it's an upside down cross, which is St. Peter's cross, right? Because Peter at the end of his life, when he was captured and was going to be martyred, he was told he was going to be crucified, and he said, I am not worthy to die the same way as Jesus. I desire to be crucified upside down. I'm not worthy to die the same way as Him, right? Jesus, on His cross, He died for us, and we're able to look at that, and it is so beautiful, and it's so inspiring, right? But of course we can say, well, yes, He was human, but He also was God, so of course He was going to do that. The upside down cross, it represents just a sheer human being who led in a beautiful way, was asked to lead the church, and so we need to follow His example. And what I think is so beautiful and bizarre, and I will say even miraculous and inspired that the Lord showed me this, what's incredible is if you look here, this branch coming here, it's attached to the tree, right? You have this branch, right? But this cross beam that's going across here, it's not attached to anything. And what is it that's actually holding this cross, this model of giving everything for the Lord? What is it that's holding it together? It's the vine. It's the fact that that branch is connected to the vine. And what's so beautiful when we think about the cross, we're able to say it's our will and God's will united. And we always say that God's will is this vertical, up and down, coming down from heaven to us, it's vertical. And our will is the horizontal beam. So what is so beautiful here is that if you see this thing that nature put together just for us, our will, what is it that holds our will together to actually allow us to carry the cross? It's being connected to the vine. It's being connected to the vine of the Lord. So be not afraid to carry the cross. And the reason why we need to not be afraid to carry the cross, I would be terrified to carry the cross if I was doing it on my own. What is it that holds us together to the cross, right? That allows us to carry it? It's being connected to the vine and letting the vine hold us together. St. Catherine of Siena, she said that it wasn't the nails that held Christ fast to the cross, it was love. It was love that held Him there, His love for us. He could have come down. The nails had no power over Him. It was His love for us that gave Him the power to remain there. And when we remain united as branches to the vine, what is it that we share? We share His love. That love is there for us. Remain united to the vine, and you'll be able to carry the cross, right? Remain united to the vine. Have His love. Receive His love, and then you'll be able to perfectly pour out that love, which of course is what the cross is, right? Loving for the sake of laying down your life for another. Remain united to the branch, to the vine, right? Be the branch, be with Him, and be not afraid. God bless you.